All praises to Ahaya, Ashur Ahaya, Bahashem Yeshaya, Walk. This is Shabar Israel, and I'd like to say shalom to all my brothers and sisters out there worldwide. This is a prophetic vision that I received, and this vision was received right before the new month, a week before the new month, and the blowing of the trumpets, Day of Atonement, and the Feast of Tabernacles. The Most High revealed these things on His holy days, and it is imperative that we be intact with those holy days, not buying or selling the truth like our foreparents on those holy days. I also petitioned Him about our health, the food we eat, the very act of trying to maintain the level of righteousness in a wicked place. But we know the Most High stated that we are here to serve only, and that He would have to cleanse our blood because of the harm that these other nations have tried to inflict upon us. That's Psalms 83. I petition Him about the violence, the murder to men, women, children, and animals everywhere, worldwide. For it is written that the Most High hears the prayers of the righteousness, but the sinner's prayer He will not hear those. I do not claim to be self-righteous. I'm a prophetess, a servant, and this is what I do. I serve the King. I serve the Eternal. I serve the Ancient of Days. Aren't we His subjects? Can't we petition the King? And I would like to give honor and glory to Ahaya in the name of Yeshaya for protecting me and saving me from the hand of the enemy. To the Hebrew first and to the Gentile, because we have wicked Hebrews as well. Furthermore, I appeared at a table that had a white tablecloth on it, and there was a family sitting there at this table. There was a man, a woman, and his children. And they came and knocked at the door. The man that was the head of a household, he got up from his seat and answered the door. The man at the door told him that he was there to see a certain woman. And they were asking him, well, how do we know who you state that you are? And he told them the woman's name. And they began to question him more. And he said, look, I have a sign outside. Just open the door and look up. And so it was meant for me to do this, considering the fact that this was a vision. So I walked to the door, and I saw a huge clock in the sky, kind of like a speedometer of how you count and how many miles on a car. And the speedometer had stopped, and the man that was there, that was head of the household, asked me to go get a pair of pliers. I was pondering, why did he want me to do this? And so I did. And when I came back, the same clock was in his possession, and it had stopped. So he thought the clock had stopped. So he tried to repair the clock. And then the vision ended. This vision concerns the wedding feast of the Lamb as we are approaching the end times. The Most High has revealed to His servant that He is on the same clock as we see the end of an empire that has come to its final end. For the clock was not broken time had simply ran out. Let's go to the book of Revelation, the 19th chapter, starting at the 6th verse, and it reads, "And I heard, as it were, the voice of a great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thunderings, saying, Alleluia, for the Lord higher, omniscient, reigneth. Let us be glad and rejoice, and give honor to him, for the marriage supper of the Lamb and his wife hath made herself ready. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. And he said unto me, Write, blessed are they which are called into this marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said unto me, These are the true sayings of Ahia." The Most High is revealing his Son. He is also revealing his bride in these last days. I petition once again the Most High Ahia as a servant of Ishaya, a face-to-face conversation, and I wanted to speak to him about what's happening here on the earth once again. The enemy is out to take the whole house of Israel on the face of the earth for the 8th time. My life was almost taken from me, from our fraternal twin brother Edom, and this was done intentional. I petitioned him about the slavery, unrighteousness that I see, that I can no longer stomach unrighteousness. Pharisees, Sadducees, scribes, false disciples, false prophets, false prophetess, men and women. I cried out to Ahia with all that I had. And I said, enough is enough, Father. Let me speak to the King. The Most High is merciful. Ahia is merciful. He is long-suffering. He is patient. And he will do as he stated. Long live the King, Yeshua. He has made his bride ready, saith Ahia, and time has ran out. Are you ready? Have you repented? Have you given your life over to the Lamb of the Most High? Because his imminent return and destruction upon the whole earth is at hand. And as always, those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. Chicago will be the first to fall. Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. Those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. But ye therefore and pray always, and ye will be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And for those who refuse to take part in the tree of life, and to drink from the fountains of living water, let them be unjust still. And the bride say, Come, Yeshua, come, thy kingdom come. Amen.